With the Ethereum merge countdown on, Ethereum's price action has been pretty volatile, and Bitcoin is here to offer no support because the top two currencies in the cryptocurrency market are largely volatile in nature for the last 2-3 days. With this comes a lot of skepticism in the market for crypto hodlers and investors. Hi everyone, welcome back to Voice of Crypto, where we talk about all things crypto, blockchain, and Web 3.0. The global crypto market cap has been oscillating right under the 1 trillion US dollar mark, which has acted like a pretty crucial resistance for the larger cryptocurrency market in the last few weeks. However, in the last 24 hours, the crypto market cap saw an increase of close to 3%. It was trading at around 977 US dollar at the time of recording. While this was sort of a bullish movement for the larger cryptocurrency market, we could see that Bitcoin and Ethereum were more or less volatile on their long-term window. Bitcoin was still under the 20,000 US dollar critical resistance, which is also a psychological resistance in the market. It plays like a very crucial price level. Bitcoin is still oscillating below that mark, which means that there is a larger bearishness in the market for the coin. However, owing to the larger volatility in the market, Bitcoin has upticked by close to 2% in the last 24 hours, which has provided some sort of relief to Bitcoin hodlers. However, if we look at Bitcoin statistics on the weekly, they're still down by 3.4%, which means that on a whole, Bitcoin is still largely bearish on the long-term chart. Looking at Ethereum, Ethereum's charts have been pretty interesting over the last few weeks, largely because of the enthusiasm around the Ethereum merge, which is one of the biggest events in the larger cryptocurrency ecosystem, blockchain ecosystem, rather. As the merge countdown, as we said, is on, Ethereum's price have upticked by close to 6% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is currently oscillating above the 1500 US dollar psychological resistance mark. It was crucial for Ethereum to place itself above that mark, and we can see that Ethereum is finally above it. In fact, even on the 1 hour chart, Ethereum is noting a considerable uptick in terms of price. It is up by 1.5%, close to 1.5% in the last 1 hour itself, which means that Ethereum is in fact riding on quite a bullish sentiment. However, it is crucial to note that there has been quite a bit of volatility in the Ethereum price landscape as well as for Bitcoin. That said, if we take a quick look at some of the top altcoins, they have more or less replicated the top two coins' trajectory. We have seen that BNB or Binance coin is up by 5% on the daily chart. XRP is up by close to 3%. Cardano is still not rallying enough. However, on the weekly charts, it's showing decent statistics. It's up by 5%. Solana is up by 5.78% on the daily and 7.8% on the weekly chart. Dogecoin, not much momentum on Dogecoin's price chart, to be honest. It's mostly flat if we look at its price range across the short-term and the long-term charts. This was all about the top 10 crypto assets. We will now be looking at the top news in the cryptocurrency market. Well, fresh data highlights that Bitcoin's seasonality, which also means Bitcoin's volatility, can spark some sort of a bullish momentum, a positive bullish momentum in the market. We are already seeing a sort of positive bullish momentum, but this can be largely due to certain on-chain changes in the Bitcoin landscape. Let's take a look at certain charts. Bitcoin's adjusted SOPR chart highlights that market participants are cashing out during BEM market rallies to find better entry positions. This is a Glassnode data that basically highlights that in the larger sense, there's a broader fear about inflationary worries in the market, and as well as for Federal Reserve's aggressive positioning. All of this has led to quite a bit of skepticism in the market. There is quite a bit of sell side resistance as investors are breaking even of the threshold, which means that quite a few investors are interested in selling. However, these investors are also interested in coming back and buying at lower rates. So this could spark some sort of a bullish momentum in the market, but the larger idea is that this bullish momentum could be limited. At least that's what on-chain data points towards. However, with the high volatility, nothing can be said for sure. That said, the Indian landscape still continues to be one of the most interesting landscapes in terms of development in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. Recently, the Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman urged the IMF to lead crypto regulations in India, which means that while they are in talks about regulations, there could be certain regulatory changes. The Indian crowds are still awaiting clear orders as to what cryptocurrencies are, how they function, and how government is willing to look at it. While there are already certain tax slabs enforced on cryptocurrency holdings of Indians, there's yet to be a proper discussion around it. And while the government addressing the same could mean positive for the landscape, it could also mean a lot more. Stay tuned and don't forget to follow our channel for more such updates. Getting back to it, let's look at Bitcoin's price action. Bitcoin has depicted quite a peculiar price action over the last few weeks. While there, as we see on a daily chart, that while there is some sort of relief on short term, there is still no relief on the long term chart. Bitcoin's 1 hour chart noted minor upticks from 7th to 8th of August. However, Bitcoin's short-term chart noted some sort of minor changes, positive bullish changes on the 7th, towards the end of 7th September, and towards the beginning of September 8th. However, as the day came to an end, we could see that Bitcoin's price chart has started weakening right above the 19,400 resistance. This can again play an important resistance mark in Bitcoin's trajectory. Bitcoin would need to clear the 19,500 mark before it places itself above the crucial psychological resistance at the 20,000 US dollar mark. A positive momentum in retail volumes can aid some sort of relief to the market. However, the relief could be short term, so with the market so volatile, it will be best to do your own research in the market. However, stay tuned to Voice of Crypto's daily news wrap for more such updates. We'll keep a close look on the Ethereum merge throughout the week as the merge countdown begins. Let us know what you think about the merge in the comment section below, and if there's anything particular that you need us to discuss, do let us know in the comments. I'll see you with more such content tomorrow. Until then, ciao.